knowledge of that, which is tough in itself. We've got to respect that from a coaching unit, but yeah, it's disappointing. We've talked as a batting group, back your strengths, be brave, but some dismissals today were below par and international standard, and like we've said the whole tour, we've got to learn, and we've got to want to learn, and we've got to understand to learn as well. So it's just managing those conversations with players, and being mindful, not overloading as well. So it is disappointing, but we've got 2 more games to fix things up.
Asif Mania from PTV Sports. I appreciate your bravery. This is the second time you have come here to face the music. So, how would you summarize the stay in Pakistan, and how would you tell you girls to chin up?
Stay.
How will you up your girls, and how is your stay going here?
I'll stay.
How is it going here?
Our stay's been fantastic, to be honest. The hospitality that all you locals and the locals at the hotel and here at the ground and the groundsmen, we've got absolutely nothing to complain about. We've thoroughly enjoyed our tour here off the field. But like you say, the moral perspective on the field, how do you keep doing that? Well, we've got little bits in place and behind the scenes around team morale, and I'm aware that these coming on the FTP tour is a huge learning curve, and one in the back of my mind as interim head coaches, how am I going to balance the morale of the team as well as teaching them to compete, and we're going to be defeated in some big totals. So I went out and sort of put some little team awards that we've got in behind the scenes as well, and we acknowledge that after each game. So, and the girls love it. We've got a traditional little Pakistani truck that gets passed around, and that's by player, and they pick who they give it to. So the morale is in behind the scene is there. Ensuring that we are transferring that onto the field as well. But no, our ladies are appreciating the opportunities of international cricket. It's just that learning piece we talked about, that they've got to want to learn as well, and then how we put that learning into actual play. So, and that in itself that's an experience part as well. So we're doing the best we can.
Hello, Katie. This is Jan. Commiserations on today's loss. I just wanted to ask you that coming into the series against Pakistan, the performances have been less than stellar for the Chevrons. So where do you think something's going wrong? And do you think the lack of cricket against the top 4 sides in international cricket is playing a role there?
Yeah, I don't think things are going wrong. I mean, this is the first time we've got to put things into perspective, and we've got to be realistic as well, and we've got to face that as well. This is the first time Zimbabwe has been on the Future Tours program, and the first time we're actually playing against the likes of New Zealand and the other high. We're going to be up against South Africa soon and India. So it's definitely not going to get easier, which we appreciate, but it's just ensuring that the systems we do put back at home in place are the right systems, and ensuring that can we create a bigger pool of players, and then ensuring that when we go to whatever country next, we've got the right balance of the 15 going.
Hello, this is Nourish Khan. So I have 2 questions. The first one is that after seeing how Aisha targeted the gaps, what's that one subcontinental skill that you would want to fast track your team to master before the next game? And the second question is that you have yourself played cricket at a higher level from New Zealand. So how do you, on a personal level, how do you bridge that gap between your elite level instincts and coaching a team who's still finding its footing in the ICC Women's Championship?
Yeah, no, Aisha played phenomenal. To score 100 in any T20, you have to tip your hat. and acknowledge that. And I certainly appreciate great batting, so well done to her. And yeah, it's also making sure that I encourage my ladies and my batters to make sure that they watch her innings, you know, and then also just watch her proactiveness at the crease, her build of her innings, her tempo as well, and how she played certain bowlers. I mean, you can learn a lot by watching, and so we're trying to encourage our girls by doing that as well. We've got the time in the hotel. There's not much for us to do in the hotel, so yeah, learning through that as well as conversations from us coaches as well. But yeah, a powerful tool is learning from others around the world and how their best females batters batted as well. Yeah.
Now Zimbabwe is in FTP for the first time. So to improve women's cricket in Zimbabwe, you think this is the best way to make the exposure for the Zimbabwean women that they can go in different countries and play their domestic tournaments? Like recently we've seen some of the Zimbabwean men cricketers were there with Lahore Qalandars just to evolve their careers. So you should say that for women it's a good thing to go to Pakistan, New Zealand, any other country and play their domestic tournament and Zimbabwe women cricket improves.
Absolutely. I fully encourage, if we can get as many players in these leagues around the world, it can only help the game, right, for them. It's sort of, you know, we've got to get them into the leagues first, and it's very evident that when you look at the 100 and you look at the BBL, and yeah, at times it can be the same names of the same female cricketers. Yeah, hopefully in time we might see a PSL a woman, and you know, we can perhaps negotiate a couple of Zimbabwe ladies in there, and look, Callis and Beloved are players that are more than capable of playing those leagues, and if we can get those sort of players and Nonvelo in those leagues, it can only help grow our game, right? So absolutely, if there's opportunities out there, I'm all for pushing my players into those leagues.
Thank you.